Very good evening all, this is Aditi Lamba and you are watching Vision of Asia, our daily South Asian news segment. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition. We are talking in detail about all that impacts and inspires us as the community enters a season filled with togetherness, positive outlooks and giving back. Do stay tuned on to ITV Gold as we bring you much on Dushahra, Diwali, Thanksgiving and so much more. We promise to truly reflect upon community sentiments this season. This week continues to bring forth major political and social issues, discussing members of the diaspora and advocating their voices. We're also again reaching out to our community for updates and voices, especially as we come close to the end of 2019, going into 2020, a highly politically empowering year here. Email us on events@itvgold.com. Also wishing all our viewers observing the Hindu festivities this month a very happy Dushahra. Today marking a great segment of Hindu text Ramayana, which reflects upon the innate victory of good over evil and its essence in the faith. With that, it's now time to begin tonight's episode. Let's take a look at the headlines. Community celebrates 21st Grand Dushahra Festival 2019 in Edison, New Jersey. ISAAW presents panel on women's reproductive rights in New Jersey. Vatsala Menon presents art exhibit in Somerset, New Jersey. This and a lot more on the other side of the break. Stay with us in Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. We'll be right back. Welcome back, I'm Aditi Lamba and this is Vision of Asia, South Asian news segment, the Tuesday night edition. Let's begin the episode talking about the festival celebrated by Hindus globally today. Dushahra is commemorated to honor the victory of Lord Rama and the soul of Hindu script Ramayana, which deals with the victory or success of good over evil, a concept much of significance in Hinduism. The occasion comprises of popular traditions of organizing a carnival mela with many vendors, with a highlight of grand effigy of Ramayana's main antagonist Ravana, which indicates the victory Lord Rama has upon him. This Dushahra, many are sending the messages to remember that this Ravana effigy can be bigger, but in essence, Ravana should be smaller than the impact of Lord Rama in one's life. Also known as Vijayadashmi, reminds us all of not forgetting the virtues of dharma, truth and humility in the Hindu faith and to keep up the unity. We have tonight highlights coming in from New Jersey, which recently saw the 21st Grand Dushahra Mela with a unique rendition of Ramayana by local talents.
रामलीला के राम जी की सेना है जो मेरे पास खड़े हैं, छोटे बच्चे, और ये बहुत रामलीला में अभी पार्टिसिपेंट करेंगे और रामलीला बहुत अच्छी चलेगी। और नवरंग वर्षा जी, ये हमारी रामलीला के सब आर्टिस्ट आए हैं और सब यहाँ रहेंगे। और आप प्लीज़, यहाँ पे बहुत सारे करैक्टर हैं जो रामलीला में पार्ट ले रहे हैं और हमारा ये दुशहरा 21st ईयर है और यहाँ पे इतने हज़ारों लोग हैं जो हमारी रामलीला और ये दुशहरा प्रोग्राम देख रहे हैं और मैं सबकी बहुत आभारी हूँ। और जो लोग यहाँ पे आए हैं, मोस्ट वेलकम। और दुशहरा के जितनी टीम है, हार्ड वर्कर है, उनका मैं थैंक यू करती हूँ
कि आज हम 21st दुशहरा सेलिब्रेशन कर रहे हैं लेक पिपानी पार्क एडिसन न्यू जर्सी में। और इसके लिए मैं मोस्टली श्रेय जो है हमारे यहाँ पे टाउनशिप को देता हूँ, जिन्होंने हमारे को पूरा सपोर्ट किया है। हम पिछले 11 साल से इस लोकेशन पे हैं। उम्मीद करता हूँ कि हम 25वीं एनिवर्सरी भी यहीं मनाएंगे। और आप सबको पता है कि ये रामचंद्र जी की बिना कृपा से कुछ नहीं हो सकता और हम ITV का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करते हैं।
हेलो एवरीबॉडी, मेरा नाम प्रदीप गुप्ता है और थैंक यू अतुल जी फॉर गिविंग मी द अपॉर्चुनिटी टू से समथिंग टू आवर व्यूअर्स। थैंक यू ITV फॉर गिविंग अस दिस प्लेटफॉर्म। हम लोग बहुत खुश हैं यहाँ पर, जैसे अतुल जी ने बताया बहुत सालों से कर रहे हैं। हमारी टीम का ये 14th परफॉर्मेंस है यहाँ पर जो हम करने वाले हैं आज। 8 साल से मैं खुद इसमें इन्वॉल्व हूँ और ये हम सबके लिए बहुत ही खुशकिस्मती की बात है कि इतने एक शुभ कार्य में हम लोग पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं, अपने बच्चों के लिए उनको वैल्यू दे रहे हैं, अपनी इंडिया की हमारी जो रिच कल्चर है वो उनके साथ शेयर कर रहे हैं। और बहुत बहुत आभारी हैं हम रामलीला कमेटी के, टाउनशिप के और हमारे जो सब यहाँ देखने आए हैं दर्शक लोग इतने सब, उन सब के लिए। नवरंग डांस एकेडमी, उसके बगैर तो कुछ पॉसिबल नहीं था। और वर्षा जी, आई डोंट सी हर हियर, लेकिन वर्षा जी जहाँ भी हैं बहुत बहुत शुक्र उनका भी, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
नमस्ते, मेरा नाम मधुरा लोहित है। हम लोग यहाँ पे रामलीला प्रस्तुत करने वाले हैं अभी आधे घंटे में। हमें बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है कि हमारी टीम यहाँ पे है और बहुत सारे फ्रेंड्स फैमिलीज़ यहाँ पे हमें देखने के लिए आए हैं। मैं थैंक यू कहना चाहूँगी रामलीला कमेटी, अतुल जी, चंचल जी और हमारे जो टीम के मेंबर्स हैं नवरंग डांस एकेडमी, वर्षा नाइक, उन्होंने हमें चांस दिया हमें रामलीला परफॉर्म करने के लिए, तो मैं आपका शुक्रगुजार करती हूँ। थैंक यू।
मैं डॉक्टर प्रसाद बोल रहा हूँ। मैं यहाँ पे हूँ पापियानी पार्क में। आज इतना सुंदर दिन है और उतनी ही सुंदर है आज की यहाँ जो मनोरंजन प्रोग्राम हो रही है दशहरा, जो कि हर साल होती है यहाँ से पिछले करीब 15 सालों से। इतनी अच्छी होती है जिसका कोई हिसाब नहीं। इतने सज धज के लोग आते हैं, इतने सारे बच्चे हैं यहाँ पे, अपनी पूरी कल्चर यहाँ पे सामने आ जाती है। ये नहीं लगता है कि हम एडिसन न्यू जर्सी में हैं, लग रहा है कि हम किसी हिंदुस्तान के किसी कस्बे में हैं जहाँ कभी कभी छोड़े नहीं। इतना सुंदर है, इसका कोई हिसाब नहीं।
नमस्कार, मैं अशोक ओझा हिंदी संगम फाउंडेशन का अध्यक्ष हूँ, जिसका उद्देश्य है अपने समाज में हिंदी भाषा और भारतीय संस्कृति को आगे बढ़ाना। आज शनिवार 5 अक्टूबर का दिन हमारे लिए बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण है। दशहरा का दिन है। हमारे पीछे नवरात्रि का समारोह चल रहा है और मैं कहना चाहता हूँ कि नवरात्रि, दशहरा, रावण दहन, ये सब हमारी संस्कृति के बहुत ही अभिन्न अंग हैं। हमारे बच्चे जिनको हम भाषा सिखाते हैं, उनको संस्कृति का ज्ञान दिए बिना हम भाषा को नहीं सिखा सकते, क्योंकि भाषा सिर्फ शब्द और वाक्य नहीं है, इसका जन्म हमारी संस्कृति से हुआ है। तो मुझे बहुत गर्व है कि ITV के दर्शकों के सामने मैं इस बात को सामने रख रहा हूँ कि संस्कृति का प्रचार, हमारी संस्कृति का विकास, वो भी अमेरिका में और एडिसन शहर में वर्षों से हो रहा है और उसको और मजबूत करने के लिए हम सब लोग प्रयास कर रहे हैं। हमारी संस्था से जुड़े हुए सलाहकार हैं डॉक्टर सुधांशु जी और आप हमारे मेहमान हैं। हम ये चाहते हैं कि नई पीढ़ी इसको समझे कि हमारी संस्कृति की अच्छी बातें क्या हैं, हम कहाँ से इसको लेके आए हैं और कैसे इस देश में उसको हम मजबूत बना सकते हैं। मजबूत बनाने के लिए मैं जो कार्यक्रम करता हूँ हिंदी का स्टार टॉक के अंतर्गत, स्टार टॉक का एक मैंडेट है, हम कभी भी अपनी भाषा को अंग्रेजी के माध्यम से नहीं सिखाते और जब भी अपनी भाषा को सिखाते हैं उसमें सांस्कृतिक कहानियाँ, सांस्कृतिक बातें, सांस्कृतिक जानकारी होना बहुत ज़रूरी है। तो इन सब को लेकर के और हमारे जो बुज़ुर्ग हैं समाज के, आप सबके सहयोग से हम अपनी भाषा और संस्कृति का प्रयास कर रहे हैं। और ITV के दर्शकों को मैं बधाई देना चाहता हूं कि आज के दिन वो हमारी बातें सुन रहे हैं और हमारी संस्कृति को मजबूत करने के लिए प्रयास कर रहे हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
This is Hirsch Singh with ITV Gold. We're here in Edison, New Jersey to celebrate Navratri and Dushahra. As you can tell behind me, we have thousands of people from across New Jersey to celebrate this holy time of year for us. And we hope that you join us next year. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day.
हर हर महादेव।
highlights coming in from a compelling art exhibit presented by Indian artist Vatsala Menon, who brought together some of her popular works of art to New Jersey. The art represents a modern and impressionist take on various attributes of the nature, seasons, and much more in abstract. Titled Straight from the Heart, the art exhibit reflected upon the artist's sentiments and expressions and the beauty she sees in everything around her. We love supporting South Asians here in diverse fields, and this indeed was a successful event. The art exhibit was held in collaboration with the New Jersey chapter of AIA, the Association of Indians in America. Let's take a look.
The past 7 years, I've been a professional artist, but I've been in love with art, visual art, from the time I can remember as a child. But I got this opportunity in this wonderful country, and I've been painting for the past 7 years and had several exhibitions. And by God's grace, I have been recognized as an artist who sells and and my art has been collected in many countries, including Sri Lanka and Singapore, and they are also in galleries elsewhere. I really think that God has blessed me in many ways. I started painting from 2012 as a serious artist. Because when you say you're a serious artist, you paint in such a way that it becomes your profession, not a hobby. Like I spend about 3 hours every day in my studio painting every single day, except perhaps the weekends. Because I find that is my priority, and that is why I consider myself a serious professional painter. Thank you.
You want to add something more? This is good?
This is good. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I have been invited by Vatsala ji, who is a good painter. Her exhibition is here today. It is a very well done exhibition. I wish her all the good luck to her.
So here, we have planned this great, beautiful show where the artist Vatsala Menon is coming from Frederick, Maryland. And she has done this beautiful job. It is kind of a mix between modern and impressionist. And I'm just loving the work. It is, she has put her heart into it, and I can see that, and we wanted to promote her. And that's the reason why we wanted to do the show over here. And we hope that you would be able to sometimes see her show and enjoy it and, give her kudos. We would like to honor our artist, Vatsala Menon, today with these flowers. Mr. H.K. Shahji, please honor her. Thank you. Would you like to say anything?
Vatsala ji, I wish you a good luck, nice painting, and have a good future. Thank you.
This painting that you see over here, the chartreuse blooms, is an abstract expression of flowers, which basically is done in acrylics on canvas. And it is just basically from my own imagination. And that is part of being an abstract artist, is that you can use your imagination and your vision to paint.
My name is Jaswant B. Modi. I'm from Piscataway, New Jersey. And I was excited to see the exhibition of our art. Our Indian people are coming out so many areas. They are doing a progress. And this art painting is so unique that I love to see over and over again. And I'm advising all our Indian brothers to come over and support our art exhibition here. Thank you.
Actually, as I walked in, I looked at some of these pictures here. Now, when I see this, you see this canvas, it is called Sunburst. Now, immediately I could relate, because this morning I was hiking along a 6-mile run in North Brunswick, and as I was walking through, I could relate. As soon as I come and see this, wow, there is a sunburst which is talking about the greenery. The backside is the green grass, and the yellowish orange one is the grass that is sort of drying out. So you could see the variation, and this is a pictorial representation of what you see in nature now shown in this. I think Miss Menon has a very good paintings here, and it's worthwhile considering. I encourage all of you to pay attention to her future shows, and even you could reach her on the website, look into her pictures in the web, and you can order them. Thank you very much.
And my paintings, all the entire selection, apart from the paintings that is right here, can be found on my website, www.vatsalamenonart.com. Once again, www.vatsalamenonart.com. Thank you.
Time for a short break right now. Stay tuned on to Vision of Asia. We'll be right back. In New Jersey, inspiring South Asian American women going by ISAAW held a unique panel discussion on women's reproductive rights. The events are pioneers of the South Asian community, which advocates for women and their voices, especially on issues impacting us all. Let's take a look at what they all had to say to ITV Gold on women's reproductive rights.
Today, we have gathered here at the Eagleton Institute of Politics to discuss about the important issue which affects South Asian American women. It is on the reproductive rights. So we have an exciting lineup of panelists. So we're looking forward to have their views on the reproductive rights from a very, very diverse South Asian perspective. And we will be, sending out clips as soon as we get started with the panel. Thank you.
I'm excited to be here with ISAAW to talk about reproductive rights, which I think is a very important topic, not just for our community, but I think it's essential that we talk about the importance of reproductive health and reproductive rights in the South Asian community. I am personally a board member at Planned Parenthood for Northern, Central, and Southern New Jersey, and I also work at a think tank called the Guttmacher Institute, where we do research and policy work on reproductive and sexual health issues, both in the U.S. and internationally. So I'm very excited to be here and hear from the other panelists as well and talk to our audience today.
Reproductive justice recognizes that each person's decisions are uniquely affected and limited by racial, sexual, physical, economic, and religious factors that surround them as a whole person. So while in some ways we may think that this evolution is just a evolution of semantics, I think it's important to recognize how much more than that it really is. And I think we should not be remiss in thanking the many organizations of women of color who have worked hard to make our thinking more broad and equitable.
There has been so much disparity from state to state in the United States about what are the legality, what is the access, what is covered, what's not covered as far as abortion goes, as far as at what age what can be done, as well as contraceptive access is very different. Especially with South Asian, there is so much confusion about how to get the care, where to get the care, what is covered, what is not covered. Also, I want to bring out not only the good things about access, but also what responsibility we have as a citizen, as a woman, as a care provider to give out this services. So I'm great ISAAW has taken this topic. Me being an advisory board at ISAAW, it's very important that we bring really, really different topics which affects our constituents, our community, as well as with political and government issues. So I'm glad ITV, Rajabai, and Dr. Parikh is covering this event, which is very important to bring all this important topic to our community. Thank you.
I think the issues of women are really common most of the time, and it is
be a domestic violence, be access to healthcare, to contraception, all that is very much all combined. And there's so much similarity and very few things that we have to tweak depending upon where you are. But the issues are similar. A lot of cultural belief and stuff is going to guide us to giving advice about being sensitive enough to ask. And being an OBGYN, I think I have the utmost pleasure of dealing with reproductive rights, because that's my field, the reproduction, starting from birth to teenage, to sexual intercourse, to wanted, unwanted pregnancy, taking them into menopause. It's the whole cycle is my career. So all the things are very close to the heart. So
Manvi is the very first South Asian women's rights organization founded in the country in 1985, and our mission is to end all forms of gender-based violence in the South Asian community. We are very excited to be here this evening, and we want to thank ISAAW, Inspiring South Asian American Women, for hosting this wonderful event. Tonight, I am looking forward, along with the other panelists, to talk about reproductive rights in the South Asian community, to talk about how reproductive rights are perceived and the stigma and barriers that they are considered in the South Asian community, and talk about reproductive rights in the cultural context. It'll be a inspiring conversation, and I'm looking forward to the dialogue. And I think it's so important for us as South Asian community to prioritize women's rights issues and to also have the community at large be engaged on this issue. Thank you. But we have seen a pattern where survivors have come to us and their reproductive rights have been under attack. But very often, I personally have worked with survivors where it's taken many conversations while discussing gender-based violence, where in the course of those conversations, it's unfolded that their reproductive rights were under attack, and to break it.
Community update for today. Friends of Madhya Pradesh brought together another successful edition of its community and highlights of the region at its 2019 annual picnic. From ice cream to Indian snacks and popular food, all enjoyed and danced at the event, which truly celebrated the community fully. Showcasing traditional arts, gathering a large number of community, many were seen clapping, singing, and lots of them were dancing. And that is all for tonight's show. Remember to send us your suggestions and get your voices and organizations in our show. Email us on events@itvgold.com or follow us on Facebook at itvgold. Remember, you can also now subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch many of our popular shows for free. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is Vision of Asia, and I am Aditi Lamba. Take care and be well.